Change your diet, change your life, change the planet.
Good morning, everybody. Tim Van Orden here with the Running Raw Project, and I'm out on a beautiful early January day here in Woodford, Vermont. Temperature is well below zero up here in the mountains. It was about 2 below zero Fahrenheit at my house, and we're a couple thousand feet higher here, so it's cold. The snow is thigh deep, and I'm out here walking. I'm going to do 6 miles just walking through thigh deep snow in my big boots, and that's my workout for the day, and I'm having a blast. It is so pretty and quiet and awe-inspiring, and I'm having great thoughts. And I want to talk to you about New Year's resolutions. I'm going to make a couple videos about resolutions because 2/3 of Americans make them, and only 5% of Americans keep them, which means that the vast majority of you are failing. And one of the big things that gets in the way of following through on your resolutions are excuses. We all have excuses. For instance, when I looked at the thermometer a little while ago back at home, I'm like, ooh, it's cold. I don't know if I should go out. And my family's like, no, you can't go out. It's too cold. You're going to die out there. You're wandering around alone in the woods and nobody even knows where you are. And all those thoughts were going through my head. But then I thought, you know what? I'm going to get prepared. I'm going to properly layer. And I'm going to go out and have a really good time. And I am toasty right now. So for those of you living in a northern winter environment who have just made a resolution to get more active and get fit and get moving, the cold is clearly going to be your biggest obstacle. So I want to give you a little primer on temperature. Like, what is temperature? What makes the temperature drop and what makes the temperature rise? Why are things cold? Why are things hot? It's all about movement. When molecules stop moving or when they slow down or have very little movement, the temperature drops. When molecules are moving a lot and they're very active, the temperature goes up. Because the more molecules move, atoms and molecules, the more they interact with each other, the more they bump into each other. And the more they bump into each other, the more heat they create. So when molecules are moving slower, there's less interaction, less friction, and therefore less temperature. And when things stop moving completely, when there is zero movement, that is the temperature known as absolute zero. Nothing moves. It's not that the temperature stops things from moving, it's that things stopped moving, and therefore the temperature went to absolute zero. Nothing moves. Nothing can move. It's not possible. So for those of you that are experiencing a depression, raise your hand. It may feel like absolute zero. The machinery up here has slowed down to near absolute zero and it doesn't want to move. And it's got a million reasons and excuses not to do anything. I wake up every morning with those, with 1,000 reasons not to do anything. Especially not be out here below zero, running up a mountain 6 miles in the woods, in big boots and deep snow. Loco for Cocoa Puffs. So if you're experiencing very little movement up here, if you're experiencing the winter blues or a depression of some kind, and everything is grinding to a halt, you've got to build little fires by taking little steps. My little baby steps that I keep talking about in my videos. You got to get moving, even if it's moving just an inch. Even if that movement is just putting one layer of clothing on. That little bit of movement is going to raise the temperature just a tad bit. And when you raise the temperature, things start moving more interactions, more thoughts, more warmth. That will allow you to take another little step, causing more movement, causing higher interaction, causing higher temperature. And you keep building and building and building momentum. You get your body and your mind little by little to take these tiny steps, which requires energy, but we're not talking about massive steps. We're not going from absolute zero to the temperature of the sun. We're going from 40 below zero to 38 below zero, and then to 35, and then to 30, and then to 21, and then to 14, and so on, and so on, and so on. Little by little, we're raising the temperature. I've been out here now for 48 minutes, and I am toasty. No part of me is cold. Even though my face is exposed, it's warm because the rest of me is so well insulated that there's enough blood to go to my face to keep it warm. So I'm actually really comfortable. So you need to get yourself moving because that's how you raise the temperature. Outside and inside. Little tiny steps. Get the molecules of you moving. Get them in motion. Get them interacting. Raise the temperature. Get outside and enjoy yourself. Okay? I'm off to finish up my run feeling nice and toasty. See ya.